And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. Time to double up our line into Gastonard for tools and machines, because we need... Whoa! We need to double that up quickly here. Let's swing that around, because we got a tunnel to go under here. So I want to make sure we're lined up and ready to go, because that's going to be a problem. Trying to get under this city. A lot of weird things happen when you go under cities. Tries to connect to all the different lines. Let's connect that up. Now the challenge will be the signals under here. Because like I've said many times, signaling in tunnels is really difficult. I don't know what that's all about, but it is not easy to place signals. Alright, so the line is done. Now it's signal time, and we don't need... I'm not going to go crazy with the signals, but we're going to want a few just to keep the traffic moving. So let's go out here, see if we can't figure this out. Oh, there's one there. There's one there. Okay. And let's continue onward. This one's deep. There we go. Oh, it's turning out a little easier than I thought it was going to be. So let's get there and there. And then right at the end, line her right up. Okay, so Gastonard is done. Let's look at what its line frequency is. 4 minutes on that. We're going to try to beef that up a little bit. So we're going to go yellow and boxcar. Now these boxcars, if I did 8 wagons and I did 4 each of tools and machines, that should cover everything. I mean, that's 4? That would be 200 of each that it could carry. I really don't want to box it in. I really don't want to box it in. Yeah, 8 is fine. And let's see, that should half that line frequency down to 2 minutes. 116 seconds. That's good. So right about 2 minutes. Now it's a matter of material delivery, and again, it's all steel. They were at 6,400 demand, so we are demanding more than what our limit sets, and we're still not able to supply as much. So let's see what happens when we add planks into this supply line, and this is very questionable to do, because it's going to destroy our steel production. But I really want to get as much production out of this as possible, and we're just not seeing it. So I want a station, cargo, dead end, high speed, 4 tracks, and that's good. So I'm going to try to point this at sort of at the plank delivery, and we're going to try to deliver some planks to pick up production of tools and machines. See what happens with our demand for steel and plastic. But delivering planks will help satisfy the tool demand. So that will go a long ways, because most of the planks will be used for tools, because it doesn't need anything else, and it's mostly out of steel when it comes in. So it'll still use steel and plastic to make the machines, but planks will provide the tools. So let's try this out. We're gonna want let's get some track going here. I'm gonna bend this one out and try to get this pointed roughly in the direction that we want it to, and get this one going as well. But we're gonna need a bridge or a tunnel to go over this, and I'm thinking bridge at this point. There we go. Connect those up, raise her up, and make sure the speed is good. And we are bridged. We are bridged over. So now we need to double that up. I'm going to double it up on the outside, just because the inside's got those other tracks that we could use. So hopefully this will augment our machine factory enough to where it'll start producing a little bit more material, and our cities will start getting more than, you know, just a few percent of what we have. I'm gonna put a few trains on this. Okay. Now we need a depot on this. I don't really have anywhere else to put a depot other than right here. All right. Ooh, look at the tools and machines over here. Wow. That's pretty good. It's a pretty decent amount of tools and machines. Looks like Eastish is really going crazy with them. It still has livestock in here, though, which tells me it still isn't full when it leaves. Now, how is steel doing? All those tools and machines really gave me hope that, you know, these are actually going to be able to supply some stuff, but yeah, I'm not seeing what I want to see. So we're going to continue this process. New line from here to here. I want this to be a medium dark brown, and this is going to be east planks for machines. Okay, that's good. So this will initially not demand any planks. You can see there's zero demand for planks. But as a feeler, it should demand a few. And then it'll demand a lot. And then it'll demand obscene amounts. Because it uses 2 planks for every tool, and we have a demand for 5,600 tools. I mean, that's what? That's 1,012. No. That's 11,200 planks just for the tools. So there's a lot of demand. So the production of this facility should skyrocket, depending on how the game behaves. I'm not sure how that machine factory is going to respond. So state car set to planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do 10, and we're going to have 3 trains. Should I do 2 trains or 3 trains? 3 trains. Why not? Why not? We've got $135 billion. This planks for goods, east, planks for machines. Okay, planks for machines, go. So this should then send out a feeler. I'm gonna load this up here and load this up here so we can look at the demand. You can see potential 1918 and potential demand is 0 still. So we'll see what happens in the new year now that we're actually moving material, and no planks going on this train. And let's see, December, let's speed her up a little bit. And still no planks for this, I don't think. And this next one, probably not any planks either. Although it may hit. Ooh, look at that. Planks just exploded. We have 3 planks, 7 planks. Look at that. It went from 0 to 1,040 in one heartbeat. That is a substantial amount of planks. And the demand here, the potential, went way up. I think it went up. So what is... Let's slow her back down. This is getting a little obscene. Let's see. 1,022, so we still have demand. And now we're loading in planks slowly. And what is the production of this? 6,400. So this should react pretty substantially. Yeah, we've already got how many planks here? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 plus 56. So first big plank delivery going in. Still only at 2,900 demand, or potential I should say. You can see how fast the planks disappear. They just get scooped up so fast. Steel goes fast. Everything just disappears from this tool factory. It's pretty insane. So this train is slowly loading in with our 56, which is an even number. They'll load up here, but they'll disappear instantly. They'll just vanish. Gone. It's crazy how fast this thing uses material. I mean, it goes really fast. Looks like our steel is doing okay. I wish we could deliver more, but for some reason the game, I don't know if it's a limit of the game or what, but yeah, we are pretty limited. So now we're at 3,200, 3,400 now, potential planks. And that will increase demand for logs, which should help this out. Because we got plenty of log potential. I've got a whole nother line here ready to deliver. And only 2 trains delivering logs. So these logs will disappear eventually with all this production. Okay, so you're at 1,078. And that's only enough for like 500 tools. But we've got... Looks like Eastish is hurting here. What is going on with Eastish? All these trains are sort of not cooperating. So he should be coming back Yeah, all the way down to here. We're going to rename this Tool Central. All right. So we're getting a little bit more tool production. If we look at our production here, we got a little bit more tool production now, mainly because we started to deliver planks. So we have quite a lot of planks to deliver. Our production hasn't really done too much, but look at our demand, 3,500 demand. So yeah, we have a lot of demand. Plenty of room. This is slowly going up, 2 at a time. I don't know why it does 2 at a time, but it is what it is. And it will slowly eat away these logs. You can see the logs are going away as we're delivering more, which means that log demand is going way up. So you can see these charts produced. This should actually start trending upward again. So there's that. Got a lot of goods, a lot of planks going into goods, but we got a massive surplus of goods because for some reason the game on these lines that I'm feeding to a distribution center is only distributing the goods into one line here and one line here. So for some reason it's not actually delivering goods to anywhere but hub and up here to nominate. So yeah, that is a problem, and we have a lot of cows over here. We actually have more cows. Yeah, we are in need of another cow line, I think, because of this production. Look at that, 6,000. That's a lot of cows. That's a devastating amount of cows. But how old are these trains? These are good trains. These are 47 years old. I could replace these with trains that actually hold more cows. Let me try that. This is a medium brown. And we're going to do the Sweet NSB 18. Boxcar set to livestock. And there's 400, so there's 8 of them on there right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's a full complement of cow action right there. So let's speed that up a little bit so we can actually see. 12 of those things was 600 cows. Plenty of potential cow movement. There's some cows, and the loading speed goes up because we added more of them. And see, the train leaves before it's full because of the next train coming in. And that's why I don't maximize the trains all that much, because they don't fill up. And this has line usage no, so that's a problem with that. It's gonna take a little bit for that to update. So we're gonna do set 100% on that. Because that first one, oh, there we go. It's delivering more cows now. Oh, you can see it didn't actually grab all the cows. 250 cows it grabbed. Because the train is so fast and their timings are such that it's really wanting to keep those things in sync. I'm going to slow her down a little bit. See how many cows this guy picked up. 350. So there's There's a little bit more pickup there. And this should be now producing a little bit more because, you know, it's empty. The cow's import here is empty. So the production is falling. And that's why I wanted to stave off that process as much as possible. So here's another 350 cows. As it's using them, at least it's unloading fast enough to where, you know, it delivers them. All right. Ooh, look at tools. Nice. I'd like to see that. Got lots and lots of stuff waiting to get picked up. Looks like Hub is doing really well for itself. Look at that, a whole another boxcar is now going to be used. That's excellent news. So production on Machine Factory is really picking up. Ooh, it's actually full, look at that. Awesome. And our production here, 3934. And look at that, 2,900 planks. Steel has actually gone up, amazingly enough. But I think plastic has gone down. I'm not 100% sure. Look at that. Look at that produced. That is a good line to see. I'm liking this plan. Yeah, see, this is actually now showing 3,900 demand for planks. And you can see we are now getting a little low on logs. And these, I mean, these can hold a lot of logs. 500 each. And they've got quite a healthy amount of logs, but we're going to probably need to double that line up, or I've already doubled it up. We're going to need to use that other line, depending on how this kind of shakes out, and to see if this needs to be beefed up a little bit to bring it over that 6,400 line. We're only demanding 3,900, so we shouldn't actually need any more than that. But yeah, now that we're delivering planks, look at that. Tools is way high, 4,100, which is good. They're getting more close to the demand numbers that we're seeing. So these should be now reflecting, look at that, 82%, 85%. Excellent news. That is excellent. How about Gastonard? 31%, 28% better. We doubled the amount that we're delivering down here, and hopefully as the system updates, it will deliver more and more. I could add another train onto that line and maybe squeak out a little bit more production, because I think I only have 2. Yeah, I only have 2 on that line. I could add a third, and that would help. That would help a bit. So yeah, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.